Warped cardstock is par for the course if you use heat tools. But are there shortcuts for flattening that cardstock and not having to worry about it? Hey everyone, it's Cathy Zielske. Welcome back to my channel and the craft/dining room. Today I'm going to put some of those experiments to the test and see, will they make for flatter cardstock so that I can get away from just sticking my warped panels in a book and putting it under something heavy. It does work. True, it's not really a time saver, but I'm going to try these other techniques and you can stick around to see the results. Those experiments coming up next. Here are the components of today's experiment for a warping test. Now, I've got some red cardstock, clear embossing ink, and white powder. And I'm going to just use a stamp that's pretty large, something like this, right? Because that has a little more heft to it. And we are going to test out the foil box technique. I've been told about it. I don't know if it works. Stick around because we're doing it now. I'm going to take this stamp, Have a Chill Day, which is from my Beachy Keen stamp set. And we'll pick it up. I'm going to go ahead and make sure this is in the corner, powder this up with my anti-static powder tool, and we'll stamp it down with clear embossing ink. I'm going to hit it twice just to get a really nice coating of the ink. Use my stamp press to transfer. Although that looks pretty good. I don't know if I have to do it again, but you know, when in Rome. And when you have a Misti tool. So I'm going to do that. Looks good. I'm going to add my fine detail white powder from Simon Says Stamp. Tap it off. Get a little more in there. And tap off. I'm not going to worry about brushing away any extra powder because this is not with the intent of making a card. But rather, we're trying to see if we can find a way to get less warpage on our cardstock. All right, that is the result. And that is the level of warpage. Let's zoom in a little so you can see that. Okay, not horrible, but you can see from all sides level of warpage. What I do oftentimes is I put this in a book and then put the book under something heavy. Let's try the foil box technique. Here I have a shallow box lined with aluminum foil. Now, I don't know, am I supposed to, you know what, why don't I just take a little piece of tape just so it doesn't flop around, okay? I'm gonna pop this here and let's heat up our tool and melt the powder. So let's take this up, take this off, and let's do a warpage comparison. This is things I never thought I'd do in my life. So now, if I look at this, let's zoom in. Gotta zoom in for the warpage, okay? There's a little warpage. But this definitely has more. So I don't know. Look, oh yeah. I mean, there's a little here. There's a lot more here. This one seems to have like both sides, it's like it's almost at a twist. And this really just seems to be much flatter in the center. So I don't know. I mean, I think I might try to use my foil box from time to time. It is definitely a more narrow, I think. Is it me? Are we seeing a difference? By all means, drop me a comment and let me know what you think. Have you tried this foil box? I've also heard that you can put a piece of like a towel or hand towel in the box and try that too. In fact, why don't I give that a quick try as well? There we go. We're all prepped and ready to go. I just put a towel over the foil because I don't think the foil is going to make a difference. Let's give it a whirl. And that is with a towel and Still have some warpage. I'm not sure I'm sold either way. All kind of have some warping going on here. And I know you can do the run through your die cut machine as well. In fact, let me run one through and see what happens. I just ran that through, and it's a little, it's one of those things. I think for now, I'm going to keep doing what I do, which is take this book, Are You My Mother?, pop in the things that I want to flatten, go stick it under a large standing lamp in my living room, and carry on. Thanks so much for watching my experiment today. You never know. You never know. Again, tell me your best tips for flattening things out, and I will see you back here in another video with possibly an experiment, but more likely another card. If you like tips and tricks that are crafty, I have a few more videos here to check out. So I'll see you in those videos. And until then, thanks so much for watching and have a fantastic day.